right. Let's go get this started. Welcome to Rant and Chill, man. On this episode, we'll be talking about Baby Metal, talking about what is going on with the other one, talking about the theories, and also, apparently I am an SJW, a leftist SJW. I found this comment in my comment section to be hilarious. I was like, all right, well, it's been a while since I had a little rant/chill topic, so we'll go have some fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun with it. Okay, but to start the stream off, grab yourself a cold one and relax, because we're gonna start off with some Baby Metal stuff. So last weekend, they kicked off their first show in quite some time. And it was phenomenal. It went well at the Matasuka. Was it? Makuhari Messe. I'm gonna say that right. And it was a 2-day thing, and they were sold out completely. And if you saw the footage, it looks absolutely amazing. It looks like it was an incredible show. I've heard nothing but great things about that show. Now, I talked about it on a video that I had on this channel, but just showing the little clip of the show that was on BABYMETAL's timeline, I had that video blocked, so I had to blur that out. So I really can't show any footage at all whatsoever, even footage that would be on Twitter. I'm afraid to even show steals at this point, so it's really locked down. But it looked like it was gonna be it looked like it was an incredible show. There was things that happened that really got the fan base kind of a buzz about what's going on with Baby Metal. What is this other one? What's going on? Some of the noteworthy things I've heard was that there was this other unit, this other trio of girls on the stage for various parts. I think Doki Doki Morning and stuff. It's like, what's going on with that? I don't know. What is going on? Is Baby Metal going to have its own sub-unit for the more kawaii heavy songs? I don't know. Keep in mind, this is all speculation territory, but it's kind of something we talked about as fans many times on the stream and the videos. It's like, what's going to happen with Baby Metal as Sue Umoa, age more? And it's like, well, what about the more kawaii heavy songs? Are they still going to do those songs? What's going to happen? Well, it looks like they have a plan for that. It looks like BABYMETAL's like, you know what? We're going to get some more girls, which is interesting because Baby Metal started off as a subunit of a J-pop group that eventually disbanded or closed, or how you want to word it there. What was it? The Sakura Gakuen, right? The Sakura Gakuen, Sakura Gakuen. So Baby Metal started off as a subunit of that, but Baby Metal has been very, very successful. Has been very the fans love it. The fans really love it. So whereas Sakura Gakuen closed, ended, Baby Metal is obviously not that anymore. Not, I guess, not a part of that anymore, but is doing their own thing. And I mean, is it possible that Baby Metal could get its own subunit within that to cover other things? I'm curious, right? I mean, you're curious too. Like, what's going to happen here? Koba has a plan. There's a plan here. There's a lot of planning going on. Apparently, I guess during the lockdowns and all that, during 2020, he spent a lot of time plotting. What the future could look like. Okay. So now let's speculate about this other one. Before I do that, let me play this trailer. Okay, I won't put this on the screen. Now, I'm not going to play it with the audio, and I'll tell you why. Because it's probably going to get copyright claimed or maybe even blocked. I'm a little iffy about playing that stuff with Baby Metal because you don't know. The background music in this trailer is, I believe, would be under copyright, so I don't want to risk that. What I'll do instead is I'll play some dramatic music, and then we'll just read it in a dramatic fashion. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. What would be good dramatic? What about this? That's not dramatic. That's fine. Oh wait. What about this is fine. This is like Quake 2. You ever played Quake 2? This is its soundtrack. Ready? All right, we're gonna play this. Ready? Okay. Okay. My first thought is, okay, has BABYMETAL been playing a lot of Halo? Because that's what I think of when I hear the word arc and things like that. I know it's like biblical too, but that's what I think of. Okay, that's what I think of. So maybe he has been playing a lot of Halo. Maybe Halo 3. That's when the arc really comes in, right? No, I don't really remember. Anyway, the other thing is, what is going on here? What do you mean, like this beginning of a new stage for maybe BABYMETAL? What's a new metal will be born? What's the new metal? Who's the new metal? It's a coffin. And the show last weekend, it ended with the girls Sue and Moa going into their coffins, but there was a third coffin with a body in it. Who's that body? All right, this is speculation area, okay? Because no one knows, but there's lots of theories. And what's up, Nacho TW? What's going on? You know what? Let me put the chat on the screen here. Let's do that. Thanks for watching. Okay, hopefully the chat window works. BABYMETAL is going the long run. I'm down. I know, right? It's here's the thing. This is, of course, by design by Koba. He wants us to be a buzz about it, talk about it, and it just helps. It just helps spread the word about BABYMETAL. There's a lot of speculation. And he wants us to have fun with it, and we're going to have fun with it. That's what it is. There's some interesting theories out there, some more likely than others, and we're going to get into it here. So who is the other one that will be revealed on Fox Day, which is April 1st, 2023? And on that day, they're going to be playing live. They're going to be playing live at a particular venue. What is it called? Pi Arena. PIA Arena. Pi Arena. And what's interesting about that is that arena is in Yokohama, Kanagawa. Now, why is that important? That is where Yui is from. Okay? So one of the theories, and you've probably seen this, you probably heard about it, you probably read about it, is one of the theories is that Yui will be united with the band and the one will be whole again. Well, that is a good theory. It is very moving, and there's a lot of fans that want to see that happen. But where has Yui been this whole time? Okay, is she even active? I mean, is she even in the industry? Like, what's going on? You know, now I'll be like, well, they're playing at the venue at her hometown. Okay, well, maybe that's an indicator of something. I don't know. But maybe that's by design. Maybe Koba wants us to think that, and really, the other one is actually Momoko. Who is Momoko? That would be the Avenger. That would be the you call him backup dancer, Avenger. That they're usually on rotation, but she was the one that was playing with them in the last weekend, and some say it could be her. Some say she could be the one that could be part of them because she's been steadily with them and all that. But the problem is, and people have been looking into this on Reddit and on Twitter, is Momoko even part of a Muse? A Muse is the management, and I don't think she's part of a Muse anymore. She hasn't been part of a Muse since I think. Let's see. I have her stuff here. She hasn't been part of a Muse since I think 2017 or something. Oh no, about it says she after graduation she left the Muse to study abroad, but then she came back in 2019 to be a support dancer for BABYMETAL. Okay, I don't know. I don't think that means she came back to a Muse. I don't know about that, but that's an interesting theory. You know, she's been around them for a while. She kind of knows the song. She wouldn't know the dance routine, but does she sing? She doesn't even have a microphone. So I don't. Why have this much buzz for a member who's already been there, and it's been like, oh, okay, well, now she's officially part of us. It seems like a lot for something that's like, okay, well, I mean, she was already there, but now she's officially there. Okay, well, that's cool. But that sounds like a long wait for kind of a nothing. You know, kind of like, okay, we already knew that. We already knew that. So what is another theory out there? Well, maybe this other one could be Baby Beard. No, I'm just messing with that Baby Beard. At that point, yeah, the other one could also be Miho from Love Bites, the former bassist. Yeah, now she wants to be part of this now. No, the last theory I'm going to get into here, and unless there's something else in the chat that pops in, is, and I found this to be interesting. This theory really takes the cake, and it was on Reddit. I have to do a shout out to this guy, and I hope they are okay with me reading into it here. I know sometimes they can be picky, but you know, as long as you give them recognition, I think they're fine. So shout out to Fearmonger T on Reddit. Fan theory, and this fan theory is totally outrageous. This fan theory is incredible. All right, but bear with me as I read this theory. There's evidence for this. Let me put this on the screen here. Okay, we're gonna do this click by click. We're getting to this. Okay, it is Chuha. I'm not sure I pronounced it right. Chuha. The third member, the new member, will be Chuha. The new metal will be F Hero's daughter. All the clues are right in front of us. Okay, hear me out. In recent months, F Hero and BABYMETAL collaborated on joint merch. This is simple test marketing to see if F Hero, Chua family, and the One brands will sell well together when Chua joins the team. You can take a look at this. Provides receipts. Yes, this has happened. This has happened before. Yep. Okay. Interesting. We also know that F Hero recently met with BABYMETAL. That is absolutely correct. That happened. Met with BABYMETAL and Amuse. Well, why would F Hero meet with BABYMETAL and Amuse unless he's going to do some collaborations on this on the other one? Wait, did he do any collaborations on the other one? Not that we've seen so far. So, what could be happening? Also, you know, it really gets the noggin jogging, so to speak. And Koba has sent out a cryptic text in Thai. He has. Check this out. I don't know what this says. But I think it's translated here. Thank you for coming to BABYMETAL Returns, the other one at Makuhari Messe. So really sending out a message in Thai. He's going above and beyond, really above and beyond, isn't he? From the past, we also found out there were supposed to be 3 special guests at the canceled Thai concert in 2020. Ooh, interesting. And provides receipts for that as well. And it talks about it, the 3 special guests for the Bangkok show. It provides receipts, man. And it would immediately be like, no way, there's no way. But you got to look at this. I mean, it's actually more plausible than Yui. The people will be like, "Oh no, it's Yui." Yeah, okay. Where has she been? okay. But we're not done. Okay, so now we know there was a Thai group scheduled to open. Guess what? The F Hero was rumored to be scheduled to perform Papaya with the girls. Guess 2. Who would that third guest have been? It was Chuha, I think. She was probably meant to be announced as the third member then. And the only reason she wasn't was because of COVID and lockdowns. It's all painfully obvious. There's even photographic evidence. None other than Su-Metal and Mo-Metal, those sneaky little vixens, have been grooming her from a very young age. Okay, I mean, that's an interesting verbiage. Grooming her. Oh, wow. Yes, look at that. They've been hanging out with her. Getting her ready to be one of them. Getting her ready. As well as video proof that almost as soon as they met BABYMETAL, she met BABYMETAL, she was forced to start participating and learning the songs. Oh. We would take a look at this video proof that she was forced to participate. Let's see. All right, she's already dancing. Yep, look at that. It's her. She's part of it. She's part of it. She's the third one. That's what I'm thinking here. As well as other necessary tasks for her future position as the new permanent third member. And we might be thinking, oh, well, she's really young. She's maybe a little too young. Moa and Yui started off extremely young as well. So there's that. There's that. So, I mean, what do you think? What do you think? Because let's read this last paragraph here. It wasn't just a friendly meeting with F Hero has sold his daughter to Amuse Incorporated, and Koba had to sign the necessary paperwork as well as the bill of title of ownership of Chuja. That sounds sinister. At some point between now and April 1st, she will be shipped to Tokyo. All right. I like that finishing touch there. Oh, man. I think that's the best theory. That's the best theory. There's another theory I heard that, like, maybe, and it's in the video that I read that I announced to you guys, which, by the way, you're not missing out much. I think I actually upgraded this video. You want to hear it? I'll play it briefly. I'll play it briefly because the background music will get me in trouble, I'm sure. Okay? Pay attention.
April 2023. Fox Day will signal the beginning of a new...
You heard that? You heard that? You hear that announcer voice? It's kind of like Dragon Ball Z, okay? It's like Dragon Ball Z.
Signal the beginning of a new stage for Baby Metal. Together with the departure in...
So when I read it, I actually did you guys a favor. So there's that. My phone was going off for some reason. I mean, we could read this one more time to see if it drops any other hints at it. I have no problem doing that in a dramatic way. Oh, wait. We need other dramatic music here. Oh, wait. I got a song we could play. Let me pull up my stuff here. By the way, as I get this going, what are your thoughts and theories about this whole thing? Okay, I think this theme will work just fine. All right, ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. With it like that, it makes it seem as if the third person, the person in the coffin, is really just a representation of the fans of us. We're all gonna board the ark, guys. No, I don't want to board any ark. Okay, I'm not aborting any ark. I don't. No. Now, some of you guys might be like, would you board an ark with Sue and Mo and the Baby Metal crew? I don't know, man. They might crucify you for fun. Who knows what they'll do? Okay, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. No. But yeah, lots of good things happening. So people are really excited about the upcoming show. That's going to be in April. So I have some time. And then after that, they'll be touring with Sabaton. And, of course, then we'll know who the other one is. And it'll be well, then the cat will be out of the bag. Then no more speculation. But then it'll be like, oh, we got to see them. So this is a smart way. Koba Metal knows what he's doing. It's a smart way to just get the marketing there. And not sure how's it going. I would feel bad if they kick her out. If that was about Momoko, yeah. Well, if they do get a third member and it's not her, then she would be kicked out, wouldn't she? So, I mean, that's that could be another reason why it probably will be Momoko, because it's like, well, she's already kind of there. Let's just make it official, guys. Make it official, and can she sing? I mean, she's been in J-pop stuff before. I mean, she has talent. She could sing. Yeah, I need to go to at least one Baby Metal concert before I die. Oh, yeah. If that's what they mean by arc, that's okay. That's okay. This year, when they come to the States, I better not have any excuse. And even if there's a family member, see, last year I was going to see Bandmate in Houston, but I have a grandmother who had a grandparents who had a wedding anniversary, and there was no way I could get out of that unless I want to like be disowned. I'm kind of, almost 40, so what does that matter, But I actually like these relatives. I actually like them. So I was like, I'll tell you what, I can't see this Bandmate concert. I'm gonna have to do this, but this time for Baby Metal, it's gonna be, there should be no excuse. Nothing should come up at all. Knock on wood, Okay. Oh, before we change topics, one thing I'll say here is the set list for that show it sounded like it was like freaking amazing. I think I have it here. Let's see. Let me pull it up. Let's see if I have it. I think it might be this one. No, this is just the advert for the upcoming show in April. It looks pretty cool. You have the 3 coffins there. Is like, who's in the other one? Well, we'll find out. It might as well be Momoko. I mean, she's there. She's part of the unit, isn't she? Come on now. Okay, this image will work. Okay, it's a little small, but you could see it. It starts off with Metal Kingdom. We all agreed that that's a good opener, a good opening, a good opener track. Okay, starts off Metal Kingdom, slides into Divine Attack. Then you have Distortion. So you go from building up the suspense and the atmosphere with Metal Kingdom, setting the tone. Then you get into the harder stuff, slide right into a Divine Attack, and then that fury, that rise and fight, rise to resist, gets all even heavier with Distortion. Then you have Papaya. You go from like quasi death metal to, let's have a summer celebration. Let's get it. I like Papaya. I know some people don't like Papaya, but I love that song, dude. It's so catchy. Then again, I'm like some sucker for those catchy songs. It's infectious to me. It's the same reason why I like Awadama Fever and Yava. I started liking when I first got into Baby Metal. It was like the metal component that I really liked, but then quickly it changed to the more poppy things. I don't know. Then we have Gimme Chocolate, which is a classic. You gotta have Gimme Chocolate there. You go Gimme Chocolate, that's a blast from the past, and then you go Megatsune, sweet. Then you go Doki Doki Morning, then Light and Darkness. Haven't even heard it. Don't know. Okay? It's like, okay. I don't know what's going on in that song yet. Then you have Monochrome. You go from Monochrome to Headbanger, and that's an interesting switch. Monochrome has this nice groove to it. It's a little heavy, very heavy when it comes to like what the song is about. Then you go to Headbanger. You go from a heavy, serious song about, I guess, moments after Hiroshima and all that. Then you go to Headbanger, which is, that's just a fun song. It's kind of goofy, but it's very fun. Then you got Awadama Zete. Is that? Oh man, I could never pronounce it right. IDZ. Okay, which is the anti-bullying song. Then you have Road to Resistance, and then it wraps up with The Legend. Okay. Yeah, not sure that. See, you like Papaya too. That's good. See, Papaya. Okay. All right. I guess now time to shift gears. We'll talk about this real fast. And I just found it funny. I covered everything I wanted to talk about about Baby Metal here. I don't have any other material here other than this. I found this to be interesting. So sometimes I get comments. We get comments on this channel, and I just find them to be kind of fun at times. This comment here. So I like it when people leave comments like this. It's kind of fun. Okay, I find it funny. I find it funny for all sorts of reasons. So, first off, a little bit of context here. So this comment, you just whine about them for you're a SJW lefty, which is like okay. And what is this on? What's going on? Well, I did a video like last year where I was talking about this gets into the weeds. There's a YouTube channel called MXR whatever. They do reactions. They do like TikTok reactions, and they'll put like a lot of TNA like stuff in their thumbnails and their videos, which is I don't have a problem with that because I do that too with my Men of Culture stuff. But what I was commenting on in that video was they were crying because their videos got age restricted. And it's like, well, I mean, you know what you guys are doing. I mean, you're playing, and I say this as someone who has TNA stuff in his videos at times. It's like when you're doing that, you play with fire, and you're walking the line of TOS. So don't be surprised when it happens, especially when you've done it before over and over again. You can't be surprised. I mean, you're the fool at that point. I mean, you know what you're doing, but every time they always cry. So that's what it is. People didn't like that take. But I was just being honest about it. It's like, I mean, people didn't like it either because it seemed like it was pro YouTube. Or take YouTube side when a content creator is being hit hard with the restrictions and all that. It's like, dude, I know it sucks to be hit with restrictions. I just had a video blocked by Baby Metal, and it literally had nothing but just the thing that Koba had on his Twitter, so I had to blur it. I get it. It sucks when your videos are hit with restrictions and blocks and stuff. But like if you're actively I guess engaging in the material that's going to bring that attention, don't be surprised when it happens. Don't be all that surprised when it happens there. So into this comment. So you just whine about them for you are an SJW lefty, So I find this to be interesting because if I'm a social justice warrior lefty, I am like a horrible social justice warrior lefty. First off, and not going to get into any debate here or anything. First off, I'm pro-capitalism. I'm a capitalist, okay? I'm a dirty capitalist, okay? I want people to be able to own property, be able to start their own business, and be able to make as much money as they can without the government getting involved. Now, I will say, the way capitalism what it has become is pretty gross, and that is extremely difficult for new businesses to start up and actually have a leg in the game, a skin in the game, I should say. And that's for various reasons. But another reason why I'm pro capitalism is because I don't want the government to be involved much in anything. I don't trust the government. I just don't trust them. I mean, you leave it to the government to handle special our government healthcare, dude. It's just gonna become just as corrupt as corporations were doing it. I mean, I don't know if it would be any better, honestly. Oh, but not getting into any debate about that stuff. Okay, I just said I'm a dirty capitalist. So lefties probably hate me there. But I am pro free speech, which could be a problem. Like when I say pro free speech, George Carlin, the 7 words you can't say on TV. I mean, you should be able to say them on TV without any sort of problem. I don't, when I say free speech, I'm saying that, and I do mean this. I'm not joking around or anything like that. That I do believe that, at least here in America, like you should be allowed to say whatever you want to say even if it's the most vile, heinous thing ever. And the government shouldn't have zero right whatsoever to interfere in that. I'm saying the government shouldn't. It's right there, in the Constitution, all that. Okay, but the government should have no business in restricting speech whatsoever. Now, that doesn't mean that if you go up to a minority, a brother, and you start saying all sorts of crazy things, saying N-word this, N-word that, and call him all sorts of things in his face, that doesn't mean he has to take it, right? That doesn't mean he has to take it. He can knock you the F out and drop you on the floor, okay? Now, of course, he does that. I mean, that's. Then he's responsible for his own behavior too. Okay, at that point, that's how I look at free speech. I mean, I don't know, for an SJW that might be a problem, because I'm like saying, hey, you should be able to say whatever you want. Okay. So probably not a good SJW. Probably not a good lefty there. Oh, I'm also pro guns. And I'll tell you why. Okay, I get it. Guns are dangerous, and people. A lot of unfortunate things happen because of crazy guys, evil guys of evil intent, I should say, and they have guns. Okay, my thing is, I don't want to give up my guns. I don't want anybody to have to give up their guns. When we are around people that have guns and will want to use them for to take advantage of us or to just inflict harm, okay? Like, I don't want to maim myself. I don't want to be defenseless, because what you're saying is you'll give up your gun because of all the violence that they're I guess involved in. But what about those that have no problem inflicting that violence, enacting that violence? Okay, you're just leaving yourself open. I don't trust those other people. I don't trust that the police will be able to be over here to protect me. Oh, what's going to happen? Someone break into the house and I call 911, and they're armed and they shoot me or whatever. I'm dead. Okay, but if someone break in the house, I have a piece, and okay, I have a better chance at surviving that night. Okay, it's about survival. It's about survival and protecting the family. And you could be all like, well, statistics this or school violence, school shootings. Yeah, all this stuff is horrible. Don't get me wrong. Okay, but we're not living in a pipe dream. Okay, we're not living in fantasy land. Okay, like you can mean well. You can hope that people will do better. But the problem is we're around people. We live in society with people that are just pure freaking evil for various, or maybe they're not pure evil, but they'll enact, they'll take actions to hurt you, to put you in danger because they want something that you have. And that's just no go. That's just me. Okay. So that might be problematic with certain, although there are some lefties that are cool with guns. So, I mean, and here's the thing too, man. When it comes to politics, like, I really don't care. Like, with the left and the right and all that stuff, dude. I see it like a bunch of noise, like a lot of noise. Like cheerleaders for politicians that don't really care that much about you. They care more about the corporate donors and filling their own lining their own pockets with insider trading and shit like that. They're getting richer and richer while like our communities around us are just deteriorating. Okay, so like they don't care anything. They'll do the lip service. They'll say what they want to say. They'll say what you want to hear. And it's I don't have much faith in it. I don't really participate. I see it all. Both sides like a joke, and I see us being duped left and right. I don't even believe the news, like the mainstream CNN, even Fox News or MSNBC, anything, ABC. I don't believe it. You know why I don't believe it? I was in high school during 9/11. I was in high school during 9/11. I remember like the weapons of mass destruction stuff, which was a flat out lie. It was a flat. I mean, that's not the only time that the U.S. government has lied to us right from the tablecloth, right from the TV screen. They do it all the time. It's crazy. It's like once you realize that, it's like you don't know if you could trust them. You really don't know if you could trust them, because how do you know they're not trying to like manipulate you in various ways? It's like, oh man, it is so really, you know. It maybe it sounds kind of black-pilled, maybe it sounds kind of like hopeless, but I just kind of disconnect a lot. There are times where I might get like fired about a particular issue, whatever, because it's okay, and it might make me seem like a right or like I'm left-leaning or whatever. But it's like at the end of it, I just want to be left alone. I want us to be left alone, and in government to not be like up our ass like that, and like manipulating the way they do. But what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? You can't do anything. Powerless. So you may agree or disagree. It is what it is. I mean, yeah. So horrible. I'm a horrible lefty SJW. Oh, man. Oh, last thing I'll say about that. On this channel, I do men of culture stuff, which would be kind of like me objectifying women. Well, they're not. I'm not doing that. They're gravure models. Okay? They're in an industry that that's the point. You know? That's like saying someone who, I guess, saying someone who watches a lot of porn stars, that they're objectifying them. It's like, well, that's kind of the business, right? I mean, they want you to look at them. They're selling their skin. They're selling it. Okay? Anyway. Nacho, that's right. I mean, it's crazy. There's stuff that comes out and you realize, oh my God, the lies go so deep. And it's not just the government. It is also corporate interests too. And that's where when I talk about that, I might sound like a commie. Corporations do crazy, insane things too. Like, I don't even know if I could say the brand name of the vac. There's something that popped up recently, and I'm like, what the hell? And they flat out even admitted it. It's like, what? And I'm hinting at it. I'm trying to beat around the bush, but I'm talking about like companies getting caught up in stuff, getting involved in things that are nefarious, flat out illegal, just to increase their bottom line. Although, I mean, shouldn't be a shock there, right? I don't know, man. It seems like no matter what system you're in, it would be in a communist country, a communist economic system, or capitalist, if there's vile, corrupt people that have power, that are looking to maximize their wealth, will do everything they can to maximize their wealth. So, I mean, whatever. Okay, I guess it was kind of a chill there. I rant there. I don't feel very chill anymore. Yeah. But yeah, I just found that comment kind of funny. I found that funny. I was like, okay, I got to talk about this. Be good. And it might give you guys some perspective about where I come from on things, and which you guys may not agree, and that's fine, but it is that. Let's see. Other than Baby Metal stuff, I didn't have anything else planned here. We did talk about that. You know, I am getting into the warning. I've done a lot of warning reactions. There's also a few other bands that'll be popping up later on this week and on the weekend. I'll also hint at something. I'm going to start going back to the past and reacting to bands I've seen before. I'm talking about 80s and 90s. Be bands, be like TV intros, maybe some trailers. Just going back to the past and experiencing it again and seeing if it holds up and all that. So that's a lot of fun. So, man, Nacho, with that said, this is going to be a short and sweet live stream. You know, only like 45 minutes. And, yeah, man. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. I said what I needed to say. It was good. I'm looking forward to seeing Baby Metal. I want to I'm going to be careful about reacting to any of their live clips because I notice things just get blocked. But I do look forward to it. All right, with that said, man, Nacho, you take it easy and have a good one.